Welcome to episode 59, miss. Miss? Sorry, I have a cold.
I had a cold last week.
63, climb maintain 13 down. 13,000, Tempo 63. 63, contact the New York Center, 128.3. 28, Tempo 63, good day. Hello, Captain.
On Approach is a flight sim and aviation enthusiast podcast featuring the week's top user-submitted stories and news from the SkyLounge.tv, as seen on Spotify. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can now find us on Spotify in audio form. And that is why we don't say a YouTube podcast, because it's not just a YouTube podcast. We're now in full audio. Perfect for your drives to work. Perfect for your drives to home from work. And if you don't work, perfect
or your
to fall asleep to.
Yeah,
So
your drives to sleep.
Do we have to describe the videos and the pictures we're looking at now?
See, the beautiful thing about it is, we do. We really do. Like, you gotta give it a listen to really say, fuck, this whole format was built with the thought that it should be able to be listened to too. When we look at something, we describe what we're looking at, and we do discuss it and talk about it. Like, it really genuinely doesn't lose any of that appeal or touch in audio form. It's great, man. It's great. And all our titles are introduced, so people know exactly what we're talking about every time.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I've listened to it just in audio.
Yeah, I've done the same.
And you can get it. You can get it.
You definitely
you
do.
don't have the visual, even though you don't have the visual.
Yep. It's
look at our ugly mugs anyway.
It's reactions, right? Like, ultimately, that's what we're doing, is we're giving our reactions and our impressions to something that we're seeing on our screen. So yeah, a very big achievement. You guys, thanks to all of you that are here with us every week on the show, and thanks to you out there that is watching the show every week. That's a major achievement. That's a major award. I should get a leg lamp. Oh, another leg lamp. I actually have it. It's a major award. It really is. It's a special thing. So yeah, make sure to check us out on Spotify. It's do a search for Unapproached Podcast. You'll find us there. Hit follow. But yeah, happy Easter, past Easter week, guys.
Yeah, Easter.
Yeah,
well,
it's been quiet.
Easter's gone for some of us and not for some of us. Because apparently Buck said, I'm not doing anything next week because it's Easter weekend. It's like, no, that was just gone. He said, no, but not his one.
Greek
Orthodox.
Yeah.
Greek Orthodox or something. Yeah. Whatever.
I can confirm mine is done.
Are you showing us crack? What is that?
No, that's chocolate.
Now we know. Yeah, right. That's chocolate. Now we know how Kevin stays awake all.
That's what I have left from Easter.
Oh my God! Was that a whole bunny at one point?
It was a whole bunny at one point.
Holy!
But it went from the packaging directly into that, and then I smashed it into that. It did make a cut here in the actual thing. I did crush it in there.
I do have to admit, it looks very suspect.
It does look very suspect.
No, suspect would be a little packet, and the chocolate would be white. That's not the case.
Sparky, that shirt, man.
Yes, this shirt.
I'm digging
an airplane shirt.
I'm digging
this
it.
Very, very, very expensive shirt.
I'm digging it.
This is a £30 shirt.
That's your experience. You had a bad experience where your Royal Mail Service fucked you in the ass.
Yeah, they did fuck me in the ass.
Damn Royal Mail. They charge you the price of the shirt to pick it up.
Yeah, literally.
Damn. It looks great in green. It does look great in green.
It does look good.
I have it in the heather gray. I've seen it now with you in the green. Willis has it in blue, and it looks really cool in blue too. It has a very navy kind of feel to it in blue.
Yeah.
It's nice. And then somebody else bought it recently in a red, and it looked pretty cool too. So exciting to see the merchandise spreading across the world. We've got folks in Australia showing us, you know, their TSL shirts and stuff. Some other cool news in the merch world as well that we'll be talking about later in the show. But yeah, man, looking good. How was your overall week, Kevin?
What did I do this week? I worked on the immersion pack.
You moved recently.
Well, I moved, mid-month last month.
I noticed we do have a new backdrop.
Yeah, I do. I have a new backdrop.
An off-center window.
Your mum's not going to come in shouting at you.
No, I can shout as loud as I want. It's 2 a.m. right now, and I have no neighbors here. It's beautiful.
So you're alone right now.
I'm alone. William's like in Montreal. He's back seeing his parents. I'm alone here in this house.
Good Lord.
It's all mine. And it's been mine for the past week as well.
That's dangerous. Just dangerous. Montreal, yeah? No, Quebec.
What do you mean?
Is that your
where you are? Where are you?
I'm in Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Is that a window behind you, Kevin? With
it is
wooden shutters.
Yeah, no, it's not wooden shutters. It's those are like weird blinds that you can open halfway, see through.
Oh,
they look like wooden slats. Yeah,
those slats. Yeah, you can have some lights that going through it, and then you can shut it entirely.
That's cool, dude. I've never seen them like that.
Yeah,
they
all over the house. Yep.
Nice.
All over the house. It's very practical. Very, very practical.
I got some new gold curtains this week too.
I saw that.
You and your goldeds.
Yeah, we got gold curtains over here. We got gold curtains over there. We got gold curtains. Look, the ladder's still out from putting the gold curtains up.
We're gonna call you Midas, King Midas.
Oh man. Well, let's get started with the news, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
First story submitted by Mr. Gibbon, the Aerosoft Douglas DC-8 official video. Mr. Sparks, we get more classics.
Get more classics from Aerosoft. When was the last time Aerosoft released a product?
That's not an airport because they release a lot of airports.
They release a lot of airports.
No, but I mean
airplanes. No, planes. I don't know. This one's interesting.
That's some nice detail in there.
Yeah, it's hard to guess the size of that airplane though. When you look at it, you have to compare it.
Looking at it, it's I don't know.
That's small.
Look at it. Look at it compared to the 7. Look at the size of it compared to that 747 behind it.
Oh yeah.
It's maybe the size of the 737.
737 size? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it sits really low.
Yeah.
It's
like a miniature. Engines. It's like a miniature 707.
Yeah. The gauges look fabulous.
Look at
Heck
that engineer's panel.
Yeah.
Full engineer panel.
I wish the CRJ would look like that.
Nice wear and tear on the yoke.
Yeah.
Do you know that actually looks scary?
It does. That's the perfect feel for the airplane. I love those engines, the low bypass engines. Oh, that looks good.
That's a nice stance. I like that. Oh, yeah.
There's a comet feel to it. There's a comet feel to it. The wings.
I mean, obviously.
Whoa, look at that radar. Tell me that's
radar?
real. Tell me that's real weather radar.
Tell me that works. Oh,
whoa.
Man.
United livery, Lufthansa livery. What else do we have here? This United livery is gorgeous.
I tell you, if that weather radar actually pulls from active sky.
Yeah, that's the only way, right?
I'd be blown away because that presentation of that radar was beautiful.
Yeah, that mesh was Free Mesh X, I bet you.
Delta, a Delta livery, yes.
Let's not talk about Free Mesh X because I'll have to download all of that again.
The fan jet. The fan jet.
That looks gorgeous.
Look at the light on the ground.
Iberia.
Yeah.
Ooh, these are
nice.
beautifully retro.
Yeah. That video should have been in black and white.
Yeah. Bravo! I can't wait for this one. This is going into hanger. That's for sure.
That really
is
nice.
for sure. Aeroplane Heaven Lancaster trailer, Mr. Sparks.
Yes.
The day has come.
No, you see, I'm torn now
Why?
because of the news we got from another camp.
There has been news from another camp. A nugget dropped in the Discord, and we can discuss that nugget because it was posted in the public Discord. By accident? Not by accident? I don't know, but it was posted in the public Discord by a representative of a company that makes incredible warbirds that you have been bugging for a very long time for a Lancaster.
Yes, and I actually have a picture of me and this individual standing in front of one.
In front of a Lancaster. And you've been bugging for a long time. And a hint was dropped to a forum thread that said that a new aircraft was going to be announced and is in development.
Yes.
And that, Sparky, you can stop bugging me now.
Yes.
And then the link to that forum thread.
But it does say in that link in that forum thread, it says we'll announce it on the weekend.
It does.
So we got to wait at least 3 or 4 days.
At least 3 or 4 days.
Confirmation that it is a
also
Lancaster.
also says AccuSim.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, not to steal the thunder.
But getting back to this one, the
Airplane Heaven. Yep.
Looks gorgeous.
Yes, yes, and yes. And I will say that Aeroplane Heaven is big on bells and whistles. And when I have in my hangar the B-17 by A2A and the B-17 by Aeroplane Heaven, I often, for the production quality, choose the Aeroplane Heaven because I have stuff like a spinning turret and rounds that are just gleaming in the sunlight as they fall from the plane, and gunner views and just crazy details in the Aeroplane Heaven stuff. So keep that in mind. There are lots of bells and whistles with their stuff. Let's have a look at the video, shall we?
I was very impressed with this video. Very impressed.
First test mission.
It's beautiful.
It looks very well modeled as well.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Woo! Closed the bomb doors, and there were bombs in there.
Yeah. The bomb drop on this is incredible. I mean, look, if it's TAC pack, I know it's not going to be, but if it was,
But they dropped their bombs. That's the other cool thing about like the B-17 is that you can actually drop the bombs.
Yeah, but they don't actually do anything, do they? They don't. You don't see a trail of destruction.
No, you don't see a trail. No.
But full start up. Full start up.
Let's get some sound in here.
Yo, you gotta have the sounds on.
Stereo sound. Very, very nice.
Here we go. Start number 3. Beautiful.
Nice deep rumble to it. Correct startup procedure. And a full ramp up. Yes. Here we go, chaps.
Tally how.
Let's
Smoke me a kipper or be back for breakfast.
again with the details. Did you see the turrets there? Look at the turrets.
Yes. Yeah. They're all moving. All scanning the skies.
They're scanning up, down, left, right. turret on the top doing the same.
Although they wouldn't be doing that leaving the base. Oh, here we go. Fire your guns, boys. Gun test.
Yeah. That looks good.
Oh, wow.
The interior is
Full
absolutely
interior.
insane.
I
Yeah.
hope you can go through the whole plane.
Show me that light turning on. Ah. Oh yeah, she's a beauty.
Nice little flyby. Bombs are armed. Here we go.
Oh my gosh, look at that full use of the scope.
Yeah. Here we go.
This the button. Hit the button. There. Oh.
Look at that
Oh
drop.
my god.
And they're
That
mixing
drop.
up.
Yeah, that
Whoa.
drop is beautiful. It's not
Nice.
uniform. They all kind of fall at different rates and beautiful.
We're hit 1 and 2 out. Look at that.
See, this is kind of where it gets a bit silly actually, because you know, they managed to put the engine out, and then he says, you know, we got an airfield over there where we can land. And it's like, you could make it back home on 2 engines quite easily in a Lancaster, yeah.
So, Sparky, your dream has finally come true.
It's coming there, man. It's getting there.
Gibbon says, another Manchester Woodford built aircraft. Hand it over. Give me that shit.
Yes.
So good. So
But
good.
the thing is, yes, absolutely yes for that, Edson. But
Yes.
I've got to hold on to see what the other company are doing. I've got to
Yeah.
hold on for a week, at least, well, a few more days and find out.
Yep.
See, I wait years and then 2 come along at once.
We think, but yes.
Maybe.
Hopefully you're enjoying the ad-free podcast. At this time, I want to thank our patrons who make all of this possible, including the ad-free website as well. We are not in any way commercially supported. What we have are patrons. We have a new Gold Club mogul, Mr. Aviator Hacker, and a Gold Club VIP for the first time, Mr. Hellfire Missile. Thank you very much, guys, and welcome to the family. Additionally, I want to thank our Gold Club patrons, our flight crew patrons. We have also a very special announcement in the flight crew tier, Mr. Tarpoon celebrating 1 year. Congratulations, Mr. Tarpoon, and thank you for your continued support. And as well, our ground crew patrons. A lot of new names this month. Thank you guys once again for making this all possible. If you want more information on becoming a patron and supporting the Sky Lounge, check out gamewisp.com/the Sky Lounge. This story is submitted by Ivana Fly, FS2 Crew, Ultimate Ground Crew X, Tobar Attachment Sample.
Finally.
Finally, we have something to look at. And more importantly, finally, we have an alternative to GSX. Coming,
yeah. But the animation already look much better.
doesn't
The
it?
Well-
bar's not attached to anything.
It's clearly a loop.
Well, it's a photo.
clearly
It's a backdrop of a photograph.
Airport.
It's a photograph.
Yeah.
But it's the animation we're looking at.
But he's
And-
pumping.
yeah.
He's definitely pumping.
Yeah. It's clearly a loop. It doesn't look like a human, but it's a heck of a lot better than what GSX has right now.
It's really nice to know that soon we'll have an option, right? Like an alternative to GSX. GSX, don't get me wrong, I dig it and I use it all the time, and it does get lots of updates consistently, but they seem to be very kind of cosmetic updates.
They're stagnant.
they're pretty stagnant. There hasn't been any wow update to it, and I
Well,
feel
we got a new
like
ladder, didn't we?
a new ladder, a new ladder truck, new ladder truck style, there are new models and stuff, but I just feel like the technology itself isn't getting updated in GSX. So, anyways, I'm really excited to see this happen, and FS2 Crew now is delivering something to look at.
It's good to have choices.
The future is bright.
Yeah.
With choices comes more aggressive competition. With more aggressive competition comes advancement.
Yep. Competition forces innovation.
Exactly. Airworthy Designs preview more of St. Martin, I think. I don't know. In X-Plane 11, this one submitted by Mr. Gibbon. Let's have a peek at their Facebook page. Inside the terminal.
Hot chicks.
Hot chicks.
They use the same model for the beach. That's looking good.
That's looking real nice.
Real good.
More hot chicks.
Yeah. Of course, like inside of the terminal, there's less detail. What really matters is the beach.
Ooh.
The surrounding areas.
Those are thongs.
Yeah. Yep.
Proper in-sim thongs.
Yeah, but you know that on Fly Tempa's scenery on P3D, there are naked girls on the boats around.
Are there really? I
airport.
never noticed.
Yes.
Now we'll have to go hunting.
Yeah. Crispy cones.
This girl's taking a selfie right here, like proper.
Yeah. Welcome to the 21st century.
This guy's about to jump and grab the plane's wing.
He's just about to jump. What are you on about? It's like you, Ed.
That looks good. I'm glad we have a St. Martin right now for stickers.
That's a nice detail.
I'm glad we have one for X-Plane now. It's one of the best airports you can have in a sim. Really glad we have that.
Looks good.
Oh,
Hey, baby.
I might have to.
There's a Captain Morgan right there.
There is a Captain Morgan there.
Jack Daniel bottles, you can actually read off of it.
You can actually read that. Corona umbrellas and Heineken cans, and that's a lot of alcohol for that one guy sitting there.
That's subliminal advertising, Jen.
That's the guy that was about to jump and grab the wing of the plane. Maybe he got like completely trashed and then came over to grab the fucking wing of the plane. So a lot more photos here on the site. Man, this is one of the bigger previews that we've seen. Like typically a preview is just like, oh, here are a couple shots. No, they're showing off, and I like it. This is a party town.
I want to drive through there. I want to take a car through those roads and drive around the airport.
You can rent a car.
Yeah, at Davis. Or you can take the bus as well, right? Top right, top left.
Look at this.
Yeah, the other one top left.
Oh, look at that! Yeah,
that's the bus. Yeah.
They've done a really good job of capturing this as like a tourist party destination. Yeah. I mean, it's living. Legit. This is living. Ooh, look, FedEx parking.
FedEx. Yeah.
They've turned it into a living airport, and that's something that most scenery developers, most of developers struggle with. Is putting life into the airport, and they really succeeded at that. I'm really glad. Really glad they did that.
Inside the tower as well.
Wow.
Well, I have to say, if there were ever two unmarked vans like this parked in front of any airport in the U.S.,
ain't getting off that plane.
No. Those they'd close down the entire damn terminal if three vans. Look, there's three. If three vans ever showed up and parked in front of a terminal like this,
get out of there.
You start looking around for John McClane.
Run.
Look at this guy's hand. Look at on the left. Look at this guy's hand. I don't know what he's doing, but
Gang
it's
signs.
a bit weird.
He's actually giving. He's actually doing like this. If you look real close, he's secretly flicking you off. No, this is looking solid, man. Real solid. It's good to see this airport coming to X-Plane. Thank you, Mr. Gibbon. X-Plane just keeps delivering. Last story of the day, introducing patron sponsor gear. I said at the top of the show that we'd be talking a little bit more about this. I'll just read this as it is. I mean, it's my thoughts that were put down anyways. The SkyLounge.tv does not have commercial sponsors. We have patrons that keep things running. To thank our patrons at the Gold Club sponsor level, we work with them to create a brand, from naming to design and promotion. Fictional, of course, but isn't all of this just pretend? All over the community, you see us thank these sponsors in creative yet non-intrusive ways. It's how we choose to function rather than to have direct advertisers. Today, I'm excited to introduce gear that you can purchase for each of these brands. We start off with 2 and thankfully have more to come. A huge thanks to Mr. Slickwick, A-Wicker18, and Mr. Steve Simmons, S. Simmons 1958. They were our first 2 patrons at the sponsor level and the first 2 to receive gear. This is the Slickwick's Aviation Oil shirt, which is just
Nice.
awesome. And the Steve's Redneck Salvage shirt in the dirty brown, which I love. I ordered these in these colors as well. I have them coming in the mail, so you'll see me on them, you know, wearing these in a show sometime. But yeah, I mean, it's just another cool way to involve our what we call our patron sponsors.
They look great. They really look great.
I'm excited to rock these out, man. I really am.
I
So
dig it.
if you ever wanted to have yourself a nice pretend company, we have Hellfire's crop dusting coming soon, and Beach was an FBO, and we're still working with Aviator Hacker to figure his out. But if you ever wanted to have that little something that we're always kind of shouting out or, you know, pretending with on stream, this is a great opportunity. You want more information? GameWisp.com/theskylounge.
If you need a bit of a brighter spark in your Piper Cub, don't forget Sparky Sparkatronic spark plugs.
It's time for the clip of the week.
Clip of the week.
This week, captured by Mr. Canuckshaw, your very own Mr. Spark Smudge. I see a bridge. I see the ASDG Cub. And I'm scared about what we're about to see next. Let's hit play. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Look, that's the ground.
That's the ground.
You ended up squished between them.
There you go.
Acceptable landing on the left.
When you try to
That was,
Oh my god.
that was acceptable.
I didn't get a crash.
Clearly.
I didn't get a crash thing. But the thing is,
Beautiful.
it didn't register because normally X-Plane would register a crash,
Yeah,
and you could just hit the reset button. But it didn't register it as a crash.
really?
No.
That's why the control surfaces kept moving?
Yeah. It
Oh,
didn't
man.
register it as a crash.
As a
Crazy,
bonus this week, I would love to toss this one in, with the hopes that somebody out there feels like having a little fun and wants to set this to music. Head over to our Twitch clips page and please, maybe perhaps the Benny Hill theme, maybe the chicken dance. Any number of ideas. Maybe Darude Sandstorm. I don't know. Oh, maybe what is it? Shooting Stars.
Damn.
Thanks again, guys. It's been a great week on Twitch. As you can see, lots and lots of clips this week. So, yeah, happy to see you all there. Keep stopping in. And now it's time for worth mentioning. This is the speed round where we talk about things that have been released that we already talked about, and updates, and even some sneak peeks that just really maybe only have one screenshot or something. So here we go from the top. FS Dream Team GSX update and sale. We just talked about that. You see, they updated very recently, so there also is a sale. Rome XP by Aerosoft is now available. FS2 Crew PMDG 747-400 goes to version 1.2. Technobrain releases Tokyo Haneda International Airport to some mixed reviews. I've seen people talk about performance issues. I don't know. I don't have it myself. I can't speak to it. It did look like a pretty decent scenery though. ASDG Super Cub updated to version 1.1. If you owned iBlue Yonder airports, there is now a post put up by Mr. Bucknatic explaining how to migrate your purchases to the world of Orbex. You're gonna want to do that. SimCoders released the reality expansion pack for the default B58 for X-Plane 11. There is an update on the UK 2000 announcement for Luton for X-Plane. There's now a date of April 7th on that release. Baloney X is updated to 1.95. Bologna. An Easter break reminder. Don't forget our sales tab. Don't forget, it's green. It's at the top of the website. Don't forget our sales tab. It's year round. You don't have to wait for Easter to get deals. Go visit the sales tab. Or if you know of a sale, go post it. Keep the community updated. Soulmade Sim announces the DHC2 Beaver update for X-Plane. Milviz, the 300R Redux is now updated to 3.1 blah blah. The SSG 747 received an update. The Coronado Centurion, the 210 receives an update, and the Cirrus SR20 G1000 has been updated. Ladies and gentlemen, that is episode 59. I want to thank you all for stopping in and for enjoying the show. Those that are listening on Spotify now, thank you. Those that are watching on YouTube, thank you. Sky 5, everybody.
Contact the New York Center 128.3.